Hello world, this is Chris with Elevations. On one of the previous interlocking construction drone videos, I had some more requests on updates, so this is a construction update video. As you can see here directly below the drone, we do have a lot of work being done. The guys that are out there working on this project are certainly making some great headway. In the previous video, you saw that roundabout being constructed with the soil being dropped off and spread out, forming the actual roundabout itself. Now you can see the concrete's been laid for the roundabout, and they are dropping the blacktop on there for the east to westbound traffic, and it's coming together quite well. You can see the traffic deviation is still on the south side of that roundabout, so we still have that east to west traffic going on the south side of that with that traffic shift. The goal, as I understand, and from what we talked about in the previous video, from talking to the officer, once this side is done, they're going to be transferring all the traffic to the northern side of this roundabout to allow it to use the new road that's here being constructed. And the next step will be tearing up the southern side and getting that part all done. You can see we definitely have some new entry points made for Wendy's. We got the new sidewalks and everything's being done. You can still not access the Wendy's from South Long Lake Road, but if you are traveling from the east to the west, you can turn in to Wendy's further to the west of those entry points. But we see definitely a lot of groundwork has been done, a lot of asphalt has been laid. This roundabout is certainly taking shape. Now we did lose some of the lanes going from north to the south as we go into that roundabout, as you can see right there with that concrete separation, but hopefully we'll have some decent traffic patterns. These are a little difficult for those with really large vehicles and really large trailers, but it's quite convenient for people with just a simple car to go around there and make this intersection work for everybody. So as we stroll through here, we're going to take a look at South Long Lake Road. You can see they have a lot of blacktop that's been done there. There's the entry point for Wendy's again. Now, as we move further north from that Wendy's entry point along South Long Lake Road, I want to take a look at what's been used as the detour going through the subdivision. Now, we did talk to the sheriff's department last time we came through this area. And it is a public road. It is something that everybody is authorized to use, not big an issue. That's the Toni Trail along with the Kozy Court, and there's a lot of different sideways going through there. But again, keep in mind these are residential locations. This is an area that a lot of people are cutting through at a kind of an obnoxious amount of speed. There's a lot of families in these areas, there's kids, everybody's used to a nice quiet neighborhood, but that's certainly not what they have during this construction point. So it does go from that Dollar General area just to the north of Wendy's. So we're going to take a look here at Toni Trail. As you can see, a lot of these vehicles cut really right into this neighborhood. There's a lot of the people in that neighborhood that have put signs up about everybody slowing down, and that's one of the things that the sheriff's department did talk about as the biggest issue is people running through there like it's a freaking racetrack. This is a neighborhood. It is posted 25 miles an hour. Everybody should know just to slow down. I understand that schedules and everybody's just kind of aggravated with all the construction we've been dealing with at this intersection for a long time, and that part's understandable. However, again, these are neighborhoods. We gotta pay attention to the fact that the speed limit is 25 miles an hour, especially now that the weather is a little bit nicer. There's going to be a lot of dogs running around. There's going to be kids that are out there playing. School's going to be letting out soon. And any point in time, a ball could run out into the road and the kid's going to be chasing it. You guys got to be paying attention and driving at or below 25 miles an hour. There's no reason to be buzzing through here at 40 miles an hour or anything more. And I do know that the sheriff's department is posted in here, making sure they're keeping everybody safe, and they are pulling people over if they're going over the speed limit. So it's something to really pay attention to. Now here shortly we're going to turn off a Toni Trail and instead start going to the south on Kozy Court, and this is the best way to get around that construction if you are going southbound on South Long Lake Road, or if you do need to go north on South Long Lake Road and you're coming along 31 from the west. This is the route to get through. So obviously everybody that's really going anywhere from off to the west to get into the downtown Traverse City area, you take off that south-south Long Lake Road and hit north-south, and you go along that crazy route. And then we have more temporary lights along that route. So a lot of us that live in those areas, we understand there's a lot more traffic, but everybody just asks, and I know a lot of people in that subdivision are concerned about paying attention to that speed limit, paying attention to the kids that are in the area. So as we come back up towards the end of Kozy Court, we are now towards the south side of that, coming into 31. We're able to see the construction point right here. Now this is where a lot of stuff ends. So you can see that east to west traffic is still moving along that path, and there is no, at this point, there is no west to east traffic along that path. That's what that detour further to the south is for. So let's go ahead and turn. We're going to face to the east again, back towards where that roundabout's at. And then here you're going to be able to see once again the Dollar General area, Subway. You're going to see the Wendy's area. You can see there's a lot of new entry points put in from everything that was torn up. We do have that sidewalk space there, and certainly those parking lots are a lot more empty than everybody's really used to. A lot of people are avoiding that area specifically because of this construction. Definitely not good for the businesses that are in there, but hopefully this will get done soon so they can get back to normal as the summer tourism and obviously those dollars come into play. Now as we move closer to the roundabout, we're going to take a look at a couple more things. So you can see off in the distance, further to the east there, we do have Oaky's or Maddie's Tavern, that many of us are used to. That 2-track is definitely still there, and it is certainly being utilized, as well as the traffic down to the south going off to Tom's. So one of the things that we talked about in the past was the owners of Tom's Food Market actually own all that property there. They have not yet said that you're not allowed to cut through there if you're trying to get over to Oaky's or Maddie's, but the biggest issue is people cutting around that traffic signal point and cutting through the gas station, whatever it may be, to avoid that traffic point. Now here, we're going to cut over and take a look, closer view on that roundabout. So you can see all the construction being done here on the roundabout to make sure that's formed properly. And I'm just going to do some nice video here so everybody can kind of see what that looks like as that is taking shape. Hopefully this will be done soon, but I do believe we still have at least a couple of months worth of construction and traffic issues in this region, but hopefully come fall everything will be done. We'll be back to normal with the roundabout. That will hopefully avoid a little bit more accidents in the future. But I'm going to let this video play so you can kind of see the construction that's been done. You see the 2-track that goes over there to Oaky's. You can also see the construction traffic or parking area that's along that 2-track. So there's a lot of stuff happening in this area. As you're going through, definitely just work on slowing down a little bit, paying attention to the choices that you make. Don't cut around any of these traffic signal points, cutting to the gas station, cutting through any of these parking lots. If you do need to go to Oaky's, you are certainly welcome to use that 2-track. That is something the Sheriff's Department did put out, so I'm just going to leave this going so we can kind of see what the current state is. Now, as we come to the end of this video of the overview of the construction here in Interlochen with this new roundabout, if you have any experience going through this area or any issues that I might have missed, certainly comment below. If you'd like to see any of our future videos on all the construction updates and things happening here in the Traverse City area, certainly like and subscribe so we pop up on your notifications. And if you look around the channel, there's a whole lot of videos of drone videos. We have stuff all over the country, all over the world. We got a lot of robotic stuff with the robotics kids, rocketry, all kinds of fun stuff. So again, like I said, like and subscribe below if interested in seeing more. My name is Chris with Elevations. As always, I do hope you learned something today.